is Machukanyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Machukanyarieko TV Talk Show. And this evening, I want to focus on the about 5 Mount Kenya political titans of politics in the mountain. And in this case, I will focus on Gachagua. I will look at Moses Kuria, Justin Muturi, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and the current debut President of the Republic of Kenya, Kithure Kindiki. With one single aim, focusing on the 2012 elections. Who will save the other? Will they be saved or they will save something? Will William Ruto have any say in the mountain? In addition to those 5 titans, I think I will also include one, Jeremiah Kioni, the Jubilee Secretary General. But before we proceed, kindly, if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe so that whenever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And thanks to our resident subscribers. Thank you so much. Back to our discussions. It is now obvious that things have changed. 2.5 years after the current regime after being recruited into this public office, there have been a number of issues. Actually, one can say that the current regime has not had time to perform its duties. For one, we began with the Azimio demonstrations. We came to the Gen Z revolution. And now we have come to a season whereby each section, and to be more specific of Mount Kenya, is totally rebelling against the regime. Of course, with the obvious reasons. Their desires have not been achieved. Now, my simple question in our today's discussions is, what is the future of William Ruto in Mount Kenya? If you have a comment, if you have a suggestion, kindly drop on our commentary section. What is the future of William Ruto, the mountain? I'm saying this because the last few weeks we have seen bombshells from the mountain. Be it Justin Muturi, be it former Deputy President Gachagua, and soon we expect the bombshells to continue with more people who are likely to go against this regime. That is Moses Kuria. If Moses Kuria has not been saved from auctioning by the current regime, then it seems that he will soon join the likes of Rigathi Gachagua. The likes of Rigathi Gachagua. And maybe we can look at one by one. We begin by looking at one of the titans, Jeremiah Kioni. Jeremiah Kioni is a very bitter man. And in all ways and means, he wants Ruto to be a one-term president. As if that is not enough, he has said that they gave their votes as Jubilee from the mountain around 1.7 million votes, while the other side that rebelled against them gave 3.5 or 3.2 million shillings, if I cannot remember exact quotes that he gave, and that these figures have now shifted, and according to him, they may probably move to one Fred Okengo Matiangi. So he's a very bitter. But when we talk of them going to Fred Okengo Matiangi, has also given him a condition to work with the other teams like Rigathi Gachagua, Jeremiah Kioni, Kalonzo Musyoka, Natembeya and the likes, those who are against the current regime. So what is expected is that when that man comes, they will work together and they will agree. So that those millions of votes will go to that person. They can go even if it is Gachagua, they will pass this way and go to Gachagua or Kalonzo or wherever they decide. So it's a very strong man from both sides of Kenya. Another explosion is from Justin Muturi. Justin Muturi comes from Mount Kenya East, the other side. He has made friends over time. While Justin Muturi was the Speaker of National Assembly, there was at least some sanity in the National Assembly. It was to some extent independent, unlike today. I cannot say that it was fully independent, but today we have a very weak legislature, very weak. So the current regime has destroyed the current legislature such that it is an extended state department. So the man is very weak, is very bitter. He has emails which he claims that he will be releasing a dose after dose. And for your information, it is extremely exotic to play with these people because they have worked for close to 2.5 years. And the explosives that they have given could be there for 3 months. So they will entertain this government up to the time of the general elections 2027. And as they entertain them, they will see what the government has done and which is so much frustrating to the public, and that is what they will use to the last minute. However, their narrative, like now that of ethnicity, when they speak of ethnic resource distribution, that aspect will at the same time work against them, because the people of the mountain, the people of Rift Valley will come to realize they have been the beneficiaries of the state resources, and they will regroup together to at least protect their resources. But many will be against, and probably, but I do that, whether the heckling that was experienced in Mount Kenya was sponsored by who sponsored the heckling in Mount Kenya. And then we also come to Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua, bombshells, heavy bombshells are coming in day after day. which has made the State House not a place to shade yourself when there is a strong sunrise. I'm very sure even today in the State House there is some kind of discomfort. No one knew that that was a kind of sacking. Impeaching Rigathi Gachagua will bring more trouble than good to William Samoei Ruto's government. Then we have Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, being the immediate President of the Republic of Kenya, has immense political power, is a titan, and his powers are still being experienced through the people like Jeremiah Kioni, Moses Kuria. If you can ask me today of the best mind, because I did say in my earlier clips that Moses Kuria is a man of two heads. He's a man of two heads. He has a good and a bad one. I think I'll do something on that. Of course, I already did one. If Moses Kuria was given to take care of the earlier ministry that he was working on, then at least we could be having industrial parks in some of the counties. Since he was reshuffled, moved from that ministry, you actually cannot say, even most people do not know who is the Minister for Trade and Industry. When you want to steal an idea from someone, it seems the idea of industrial park was from Moses Kuria. When you want to steal an idea from someone, you destroy it, because you cannot organize the ideas, you cannot execute the ideas to the last as the owner of the ideas will have done. Probably that's why they become stagnant. It's not because of money. Moses knew how to look for money, and he was doing this. He was not doing this in secret. Forget about the dark side of Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is both sides, but to his work, if you can ask me, is the best from. He was actually the best among the equals of the CS during or in the William Ruto's regime. Why was removed while others were left who were incompetent? Then no one can explain. So these individuals being left out, Moses Kuria is joining them very soon. The bombshells that we expect will be more than enough. And the advantage of this is that they may make policymakers to come up with the policies in the future that may seal the loopholes. Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Kindly continue liking our videos, watching, and most importantly, sharing our present evening.